Back in 2011, I traveled to San Luis Obispo and took on the infamous 4-pound Brahma Bull challenge at the Ribline on Man vs. Food Nation. It was awesome being coached by Adam Richman, but unfortunately I couldn't publish any video because it was for TV. So I returned in 2018 and took the challenge again for freak eating. With no fanfare, no BS, and no Stalin, it's time to see if I still had the power to vanquish 3 pounds of delicious tri-tip arranged on a pound of bread and slathered in barbecue sauce. Steaks. Why did it have to be steaks? So,
the timer will start as soon as you dig it.
shit.
I don't know if there's any way to eat this like a sandwich, but we'll see. Alright.
Welcome back to a special episode of Freak Eating. In many ways, this is the challenge that really got me going on the internet. Back in 2008, I started to do food challenges here, there, and everywhere for fun. But I didn't do video, or have YouTube or Instagram or anything. I did a few random food challenge videos in 2010 and 2011, but it wasn't until I appeared on Man vs. Food Nation for the Brahma Bull challenge that I got really serious on my own about taking my love for food challenges and competitive eating to YouTube. From there, I made friends with the guys at Reckless Eating and Furious Pete. I did collaborations with them, and my climb to 100,000 subscribers and beyond really began. Back when I started doing YouTube, I never believed I'd reach the place that I have today, and even though I'm not a full-time YouTuber and probably never will be, I'm grateful for everyone who's helped me to grow and to get me to where I am now. My career as a full-time high school teacher is fairly secure, and it's rewarding to be able to make videos on the side and get a break from the stress of regular work without having to worry about making this into work too. It also helps me to tie in my love for travel, writing, food, meeting new people, and seeing new places. So now back to the actual challenge that's in front of me. The Brahma Bull challenge has a name that would make Dwayne Johnson proud. It's a giant sandwich that's composed of 3 pounds of tri-tip steak on a 1-pound sourdough loaf. It's then slathered in your choice of barbecue sauce, salsa, or a mix of the two. Challengers get 90 minutes to eat the entire 4-pound sandwich for a chance at a free meal. Otherwise, you'll be shelling out about $59 plus tax. The person who holds the fastest time record at each location also wins free lunch every Friday. But since I already broke the record on Man vs. Food, and I never actually collected my reward, I was less interested in breaking the house record again. I live too far away from San Luis Obispo to even make use of it. Instead, I wanted to see how well I'd do on this challenge by trying to eat it like a sandwich, like an actual sandwich. On TV, I ate the steak with a fork and knife, and then I soaked the bread in au jus sauce to soften it up. Another change I made this time was going for all barbecue sauce, whereas on the show I went 50-50 barbecue sauce and salsa to get a taste for everything the ribline offered. The house salsa isn't as helpful as the barbecue sauce in softening up the steak or the bread. However, the barbecue sauce is a touch on the spicy side. It's not so much that it's difficult to eat, but eventually it will make your tongue and mouth feel a little bit sore, especially with all the chewing that's needed to get through the steak. I remember getting a sore throat from doing this challenge the first time around, but thankfully that didn't happen the second time. Honestly, it feels like the worst sore throats from doing food challenges seem to involve pizza. You're trying to swallow large chunks of crust that just get you on the way down. They kind of cut up your throat. Nacho challenges and hard-shell taco challenges are pretty rough for the same reason. Now, from a flavor perspective, this is one of the best food challenges still available in Southern California. I don't seem to do particularly well with steak challenges, but the flavor of the tri-tip, the freshness of the bread, and the deep sugary and spicy tones of the barbecue sauce make this one a winner. It might only be 4 pounds, maybe a little more when you add in the barbecue sauce, but it feels really filling. Maybe it's because of how much meat there is. Meat feels heavy at times. Maybe it's also because of how long it takes me to get through it, and the longer you eat, the heavier you feel, the fuller you feel. But needless to say, if you finish this challenge, you're probably not going to want food again for a while. There's always room for dessert though. The owners of the rib line are really awesome people. Very friendly, easygoing, and serious about good food. They've actually grown to have 3 locations at the rib line by today. I met them during the filming of Man vs. Food, but unfortunately I didn't coordinate with them during my visit in 2018. Which could only mean one thing. I'm going to have to return again and we can put together some kind of special commemorative video. As I got close to the end, the server let me know that I was close to breaking the time record. So I started to push it and dunked my bread in water and got a little gross, but honestly it was too little too late. Maybe, perhaps, if I ate like that from the beginning, I might have broken the record, but it really didn't matter to me that day. I really only wanted to visit an old memory and make a video about the one food challenge that kind of strongly defines my place in the internet world of competitive eating. I could have made a video without the eating where I just talked about it and showed you pictures, but I doubt many people would have wanted to watch that.
Good?
Yeah.
Good? 45 minutes.
And boom goes the dynamite. The Brahma Bull challenge was slayed in 45 minutes. Enough for a free meal, a touch of history, and a reminder that sometimes you can't go home again. It was fun, but not as much fun as when I did it with Adam Richman. The rib line and the Brahma Bull challenge will forever live in the freak eating history books. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel today so you don't miss any new food videos. Until we do it again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.